My story much anchors on grace. And my audience is not everybody here, but the smallholder farmers. Because I'm just one who just journeyed from that to scale. And that's what I want to talk about. But before I do that, I also just want to seriously acknowledge Brian. Brian, because you dreamt, you had a vision, you obeyed, you submitted. Some of us are today. Thank you so much. Before I get to show you my works, and I'm hoping the timekeeper will be a bit kind like he was to my brother, Danny, I just want to say a few words. In 2018, 2019, Brother Banga, you remember, I stood up here and I told a story of my life journey, how I managed to get myself out of poverty, extreme poverty, and also dragging my family, immediate family members out of that. And in my story, I proudly reported to the family of God here, family of Christ here, of how we managed, my wife Linda and I, apparently she's not here. Every time we're having these sessions, because of a job she does, she also heads out. She's in South Korea right now for some meetings for the job she has with the government, so she doesn't make it. And it happens every year during this period. My wife and I, that time, we had managed to invest at least $100,000 into the business from smallholder farming. I reported it proudly, and I remember there was applause here. Today, without shame or fear, I want to report again that we have invested at least $40 million in the business. And this report I'm giving you is coming from professional audits that were done 2019, 2021, because Caesar requested to check our financials. He said, Conrad, probably you're not paying your fair share. A lot is going on in your business. Grace. Grace. How did we get ourselves to where we are today? My brother Christian yesterday used a word that stuck in my mind. Christian, you could have said that intentionally, but you said faith comes by hearing. And I will tell you, I am a good student of Foundations of Farming. I listen to every word. We got ourselves to where we are. Today I'm boasting again without fear that there's $4 million invested in a smallholder. Now no longer smallholder because we've scaled. And it's all coming from the mission statement of Foundations for Farming. It's all here, and I'll read it. Foundations for Farming transforms communities by teaching individuals to become faithful stewards of faith, family, finances through farming. And that's just exactly what my journey has been. That is why I'm talking about these figures without shame. I am a product of the works Ben and Daniel are doing in Zambia through Foundation Zambia. I am that product, and I sit and I learn from them. But still, I've gone a bit further in everything I do. Everything that our business and our enterprise does, we make sure we do things on time. We do things at standard. We do things without wastage. And we work with joy. Yes. Before, I was a smallholder farmer like most of you here. I know all the struggles you are going through as smallholder farmers. But without shame, I chose to focus on revenues. And some of you I've spoke to today, I've said, you know, when I come to your sites and you show me a beautiful field like that, I will ask you about revenues. Because of the efforts you're putting in there. How much are you getting out? So that you can meet your overheads. So that you don't move with the ball begging. Show me your revenues. That I'll ask you. And I'll demonstrate that to you when you visit my place. I'll show you, look, because I'm faithfully doing this. I'm selling the produce. And revenues are coming in. And that is why Caesar is now saying, hey, Conrad, something is happening. We're checking your accounts. Are you paying your fair share? I'm also working hard to be a good citizen of my country. To pay a fair share to my economy. To create jobs out of this work that we're all seeing there. That's my role. That's my duty. And that's why I'm proudly talking about these profits. That's why I'm proudly talking about revenues. And I'm not ashamed to say that. I want to end quickly. Where is my reason for this fruitfulness that I'm busy talking about right now? My conviction is coming from... So the reason for my fruitfulness is that the conviction of the economy, be it earthly or godly, should never be left to a few people called economists. We should never do that. Smallholder farmers, start to participate in the economy. Let's start to participate in the economies of our countries. It's you smallholder farmers I'm talking to. How are we going to do that? I know the economists today are trying to confuse us. They are trying to make economy sound like this science we can't understand. Biology, chemistry, engineering, surgery, yes, that is science. And the more science it has in it, the better results it gives us. But not the economy. The economy is our daily lives. Every day. Have we eaten? Have we sent our kids to school? The witchcraft we keep talking about, it's all because of the economy. It's envy, it's jealous. And if you're not participating into it yourself, it's a problem, smallholder farmers. Let's start to participate in our local economies. Let's not leave it to the self-proclaimed economists or experts. We are the experts ourselves. We are the ones growing the food. We are the majority providers of food into our economy today. I hear of you sending food to the national grain holding place. Smallholder farmer grows, it has to be sent there. You are already a player in the economy. Why are you not taking time to take interest and know exactly what is going on and let your voice be heard as a participant in that economy? I want to incite you, smallholder farmers, that take the economy in your own hands and don't leave it to the self-appointed experts who are always wrong. Always. Because they are. The economy's up and downs determine our lives. Its forces make a mockery on our democracies. You know that. Its tentacles reach deep into our souls. Where they shape our hopes and aspirations, I refuse to hand over the decisions that matter to me and my family to the earthly economists. I want to take destiny into my own hands. I will show you a few slides of what we're doing. Thank you. I'm so sorry if I sounded a bit strict or not so kind, but I hope it was helpful. Okay. Just a few slides of what we do. So this is just part of what is going on from smallholder farming. At Wando Farms back in Zambia, we're now mechanizing. So we kind of like integrated. We are into cropping. So in cropping, of course, I'm so biased towards maize and soybeans because we are doing value addition to that. We are making feeds that we are feeding our own animals and then selling some to the smallholder farmers whom we've also asked to raise a specific type of small livestock that is coming back to us for value addition. Okay, so we are doing business with smallholder farmers. We are making rural farmers bankable, and that has been my target. We have to bring money into this economy. We have to bring money into your homes. And I take up a risk to talk to the banks, to investors. They grow us, we grow the smallholder farmers. Okay, and remember, like I said, I came from the same level you are at, smallholder farming, but I chose to grow. Please, I challenge you, grow. You can see that is my foreman there. That is how much the grain we receive from smallholder farmers. Smallholder farmers, they're growing stuff and they know where it's ending up. and somebody is buying it at a very fair price. Okay, you can look at my maize field. This is this rainy season's maize field. We planted early. Standards, we upscaled from demonstration field to 3 hectares, grown at high standard. It's possible. Demonstration field, very nice. It won't give me the revenues I want. I want my efforts to reward me back. So I've increased now. This is at my facility. And I'm making smallholder farmers who are in my supply chain to see how we're doing it. That level, upscale. That's our feed brand. So we're making livestock feed for pigs, village chicken, broilers, and layers. Okay, through this family, I was introduced to a very good man who is an animal nutritionist, and he's created recipes just for us in Zambia, and is ever watching that we're doing the right thing the whole time. But it's because of this family that I met this man. That's my happy wife. Look why the message is. My daughter is not happy because the mother is struggling to vaccinate. But that's my wife, and this is our field. And this is a happy wife, you can tell. Okay, this part of our field preps, you can see our demonstration fields, and I think it all ends there. I want to thank you.